Following a mastectomy, a woman has a choice whether or not to have reconstructive surgery. There's a lot of great options out there, but many require driving miles outside the capital region, even out of state. In tonight's Your Life, Your Health, Julia Dunn tells us how Albany Medical Center is opening doors for local breast cancer patients when it comes to reconstruction.
On her birthday 2 years ago, Debra Giagni got bad news following what was supposed to be a routine mammogram.
My father finally called me back and said, "What's wrong?" And then I had to tell him I have breast cancer.
Debra survived breast cancer 20 years ago. She's a registered nurse and cancer runs in her family. Facing a mastectomy to remove 3 masses on her breast, Debra met with her plastic surgeon at Albany Med.
He sized me up. I'm a little person with skinny arms and skinny legs, and he was amazed when he opened the gown and just told me on my first visit we had other options and wanted to talk to me about it.
The other option was TRAM flap breast reconstruction. It's a form of free flap surgery, only the tissue is taken from the abdomen. Albany Medical Center is the only hospital in northeastern New York to offer this type of surgery, which can be done immediately following the mastectomy, all covered by insurance.
Not everybody's a candidate for it, but the ones that are, we can use their own tissue and they don't have to use an implant reconstruction, and it feels and looks more like a natural breast.
Dr. Kristin Rezack, assistant professor of plastic surgery at Albany Medical Center, shows us how the procedure uses the patient's own abdominal skin and fat to reconstruct the breast.
Some patients don't want foreign body in them and they don't want to use implants, or they're just not a candidate for implant if they're getting other procedures performed.
After reconstruction, Debra had a reduction and a lift done to make her good side look more natural. It didn't go unnoticed on a recent trip to Florida with friends.
Every single one of them kept asking me which one was the real side because they could not tell in the bathing suit.
Surgeons say while recovery is a bit strenuous at first, additional surgeries aren't needed, unless it's nipple reconstruction, which Debra's doing now. Albany Med offers aerola tattooing to achieve an even more natural look.
Because you always know you got one side that's you and one side that still is you, it's just from another body part. Where when you have the prosthetics, you look in the mirror and you can tell they're not yours. When I look in the mirror right now, I look like my old self.
In Albany, Julia Dunn, CBS 6.
With Debra's surgery, tissue is taken from her abdomen, but free flap reconstruction can also remove tissue from other parts of the body, like the waist or the thigh.